This is so fun.
Yeah, get up in there. And
Okay.
oh, she blew on the brush.
You know, he is scary. I'm probably never gonna see him again. Now look at us.
Cut two.
This is an eyebrow. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, God.
I feel stunning.
You look gorgeous. Welcome to Backseat Beauties.
Buckle up.
Welcome to another episode of Backseat Beauties. We're rolling with Nicole Richie, one of the most iconic style queens to ever grace the red carpet. From her unforgettable reality TV antics to the creation of her own fashion empire, House of Harlow. She's a game changer in both the fashion world and the pop culture scene. Her wit is about as sharp as her style, and today she's spilling the tea on beauty, bees, and being unapologetically herself. Hi.
I'm ready to be gorgeous and driven.
Hi, honey. Oh.
Hi.
Welcome to Backseat Beauties.
Oh my God, I'm very excited.
Oh my God, I'm very excited to have you.
I get a little car sick sometimes, so I hope that's okay.
Me too.
Okay.
We have barf bags. They're branded, just so
Oh,
you know.
You're such a Virgo.
You know. Buckle up, honey.
Okay, I'm ready for the ride. We talk about this.
Yes.
I don't know how to do my makeup. This is a real thing. I'm very good at hair. I do not know how to do makeup. And I've been asking you for a while. I'm like, I would love to just like have a little look just for like when I need to.
Yeah.
Because I have to get it done every time I need makeup.
I'm going to teach you, but I'm not going to teach you too well because I don't want to teach myself out of a job.
All right. Okay, this
Nice
is fair.
business
This
with
is
you.
fair. This is fair. Yes, yes.
So, what do you want to learn today? What's the most important thing you want to learn?
The only makeup that I wear on an everyday basis, as you know, is I do under eye concealer because I have dark circles under my eyes. Other than that, like I don't own foundation, I don't have powder or anything, which is fine, but I feel like you do need some sort of base, you know, it like all needs to make sense. And I would just love to know like what to do with my eyes. What should I do with my cheeks? I'm very good at a cat eye. That's my one trick.
Oh my God. And we're going to put those skills to test today.
Okay. I'm very good. Not to brag. I mean, I haven't done it in a moving car, but.
And that's going to be the fun of it. The whole idea behind this show is like, you know, we're always doing press tours and things like that. We're on the go. And sometimes like we got to change a look in the car on the go. And like, there's never enough time in the day.
Yeah.
So like, if you can do this in a car,
then you can do it anywhere.
Enjoy, open it up. Let's
Thank you
take
so
a
much.
peek.
This is more makeup than I own already.
First things first, we're gonna start with skincare. So you have 2 skincare items in there. And so what I'd like for you to do is take a couple of your cotton buds, and I want you to apply it. Just as you normally would. Yeah, just who is your beauty icon and why?
My beauty icon is my mom. My mom was out all the time with my dad in the 80s. And it was watching her and her hairstylist and her makeup artist, and she was a MAC queen. She had like more MAC than you could ever, all the palettes, like all the everything. And I would just like watch her get her hair and makeup done. And that's how I grew up, just like looking at her, and I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to get my hair and makeup done one day. Like I'm so excited and like, oh my God, I can't wait to do this one day. And she would always let me go in her drawers.
And then I fell into your life and here we are.
And here we are, yeah, yeah.
So I would like for you to take that eye cream and then I'm gonna show you a little something.
Okay. What is this?
This is a depuffing wand for under your eyes.
Ooh!
So you can have white or you can have blue. What goes with your bathroom motif?
Definitely the blue.
Boop.
Love.
So we're gonna do it together.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do, this is the Theraface Depuffing Wand. I like this because you have a cool setting and then you have a warm setting.
Whoa, okay.
So it's designed for under the eyes, but you can use it anywhere. So
does anyone want to be warm under their eyes? And
sometimes,
what's the difference?
So it's like, think about like when you go to like a spa and you have the cold plunge pool and then you have the sauna. So you go back and forth, so it contracts the muscles. So you can
Ooh, it's cold.
It gets really cold.
Ooh, I like it.
It's so
oh my
good.
God.
And you can keep it right in your bag. So whenever you're feeling congested or puffy, and you can go right on the lid.
Yes, I need a little pick-me-up.
Yeah.
It feels like refrigerated cucumbers.
That's exactly it. I think that's the idea behind it.
This is so fun. Okay.
So like, this is the joy of Backseat Beauties. It's because like, I get to sort of share with you like what I do on you. And how you can like implement it into your everyday life and start playing with it. There's a hourglass, these two. I want you to take the lighter shade and I want you to take a dab, a dime-sized dab on the back of your hand, and then use the brush and warm it up and apply it, just go everywhere on your skin. So what you essentially want to do is you want to put the lighter one under your eyes because you want to brighten, and then the warmer one you want to put on the perimeter of your face because you know when people photograph you, you want to
So that's the general rule.
up.
You want to be darker here and then lighter. Is this like the triangle? Is that the, okay. See,
yeah, she's
I
in
know
it.
more than I think I do.
She's flexing.
Okay.
That's perfect, Nicole. Yeah, get up in there. You can actually take more of that lighter one. That brush absorbs so much of it.
Scared.
Yeah, go for it. This is like a skin tint, so it's gonna really sort of
I think that's what I always look for, like
beautifully.
a skin tint, because press makeup is so intense. So I have to wash it off. But like this is so
light.
This is light.
This is what you've been searching for. In past interviews, you revealed that you refused to let anyone see you with your natural hair for a long time and you wanted to be anyone but yourself. When did that change for you and what was the catalyst?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're talking about curly hair. When I was growing up, curly hair was just like not associated with being polished.
Yeah.
And so it was always like, how do we control the curls?
Yeah.
The curls always were like something that had to be controlled or taken care of or like gone away. So like as I got older, I would wear my hair curly and I wouldn't even give it a chance to dry. I'd be like, after I got out of the shower, I'd be like, oh God, we gotta brush it. We gotta, you know what I mean? I like wasn't even giving it a chance. And then I remember letting my hair dry naturally and I was like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's really good.
I actually like my hair and I like my curls. And
I love your curls. I think it's so funny because when if we want to talk to the people about how we first met.
How you scared me? I was like, he is scary. I'm probably never gonna see him again. Now look at us.
Cut two.
He's too much. I cannot handle him. I'm like, oh, actually, we're the same person.
I know this
and
queen.
That's why, yes.
Were there any beauty takeaways from your time as Miss Bel Air 1989 or an ice princess?
Thank you for asking me about my time as Miss Bel Air. So when I was figure skating, I was making my costumes with my dad's costume designer. His name is Bill Witten, and he worked with a woman named Edna, and Edna would help me do my costumes. And at the time, this was when Nancy Kerrigan was in the Olympics and she wore Vera Wang. I loved that competition outfit. I was obsessed. It was black, it had a white border, sheer arms, and it was just like everything at the time. It was such a big deal.
Yes.
I was like, Edna, for my next costume, like I want it to feel like Nancy Kerrigan's Vera Wang dress, except I want it to look like this, I want it to look like this. And she just said, why don't you come downtown and just make them yourself? And I was like, okay. And you know, at the time, like they would make me little miniature stage outfits out of the excess fabric from my dad's tour costumes. So like I was kind of like in the flow, but I wasn't like doing it myself. But she was like, you have a vision, come downtown, let's draw it out, let's pick the fabrics, let's take full control of it and do it. And then once I had that first experience of like dreaming up something in my head and then it like coming out and being an actual tangible garment. So I sketched it and then I was picking fabrics, and so we would go to International Silks and Woolens, and so from there I was like, oh, I also want to make chokers. 90s. And so I would buy black velvet ribbon, and then I had these elephant charms that I bought. It probably cost $10 to make, and I sold them for $10. And my parents were like, okay, we're gonna now have to teach you a little bit about business.
Yeah.
I just love it so much. I mean, I'm always just, jewelry is who I am. I feel like, you know, I'm just always like, I buy vintage jewelry, I appreciate jewelry, I feel feel like it makes an outfit.
I feel like you can see that you're passionate about it because there's attention to detail and it's like, yeah, that Virgo queen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you,
let's
Vincent.
get into some concealer. We
Okay.
gotta keep on this
This
lesson,
was fab.
honey.
Okay.
So we're gonna keep that brush. All right, so let's get to it.
Okay.
So you're gonna dot it. After you dot it, you're gonna go into this guy.
Okay, can I show you where I
Do it.
find the most that I like need coverage?
Yes.
It's not like down here.
Yeah.
I normally start like boom, 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 like almost like in there.
I love it.
And I feel like it's like truly right there that I feel needs the most brightening.
I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna give you something else to do with that, actually. You're gonna go there, and then you're gonna take that lighter color, this girl, and we're gonna do that same dot on your brow bone.
Ooh, right there? Okay.
Yeah. So, you're gonna take your lighter, yes, and you swipe it.
Boom, boom, boom.
And you could even, let's say if you were going for like a really bright-eyed look, when you swipe this, Maya, you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna connect it with its here.
The story is boom.
Yes. And that's because for your particular face shape, I think that's gonna give you the most flattering look with the eye, especially because we're gonna focus on the winged eyeliner. Like your skin always looks amazing, but like with that little bit of a tint, it's so nice.
It's nice to have a little tint.
It's just a little something that just elevates it, what you've got going on.
And I'm not being aggressive.
No.
I'm just like,
She likes a tint.
I'm just coming with a little pizzazz.
She's just... So this is the Makeup Forever HD palette. This is the Essentials palette. So if you're in a pinch, you could use these as concealer. You could just take a little and brighten and, you know, do whatever you need to do with your new brushes or your fingers. You also have your blushes here. So depending on what you're in the mood for. And then so when you do your blush, you're gonna go from here, from end of eye, right on the top, and you're gonna go back, and then you're gonna bleed it forward. And this is what you have your skin tint on.
Here?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. And it's just
so
gonna mix
it's
with
not,
your
the
oils.
focus is not here.
No.
It's start at the eye, move out.
Yeah, yeah. You know, don't be shy, Nicole.
Oh, more?
Go ham.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna tell you which combination. You go and you do you. We're in it. We're in this car. Ooh, I love that because it's kind of
This
like
feels
almost like a
more me.
berry. And ooh, that's creamy with the like tint. Acting to designing, you've worn many hats. What's been the most challenging creative project you've ever taken on, and how did you push through?
I would say that designing it's, you know, amazing when you, like I talked about earlier, like dreaming something up and then it coming to life, but there's a lot of steps in between that are not glamorous at all.
No.
And, you know, meeting timelines and being on, you know, a calendar and like just really having to be responsible, like in a way that has nothing to do with being an artist.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily call it challenging, but that's not like naturally who I am. And so that's just something I have to work harder at.
It's funny because for me, like, even coming up with Backseat Beauties, it was one of those things that I was like, this is fabulous and I love it. And then like
you're like, oh, I have to produce this show. Exactly.
There's a lot of work that happens in between, coordination, all of that. And my Virgo brain is like it vibrates and I like it, but I'm not like,
it's not
I'm
who
not
you are.
seeking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not who I am.
I don't seek getting into logistics.
Me neither, but I'm like, I'll do it if I have to and I'm gonna devour it.
But I don't find that a weakness.
No.
I actually think one of my biggest strengths is knowing what my strengths are and what I have to seek help for.
Yeah.
And then finding, as you build out your team, you know, finding people that are really strong in the areas where you're not. And that's how you build a business.
And you grow.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is I want you to set your cheeks with the bronzing powder. And I love this big bronzer because it has a soft shine, but it's not really glittery. So just go ham. Go right in there. And
Get in?
Yeah, get up in there. And say, oh, she blew on the brush.
You know, I'm a pro now. I've got 2 brushes. I'm like a new person.
She can't be told anything.
No, I can't. Whoa, that's too much, right?
Well,
I didn't wait for your direction. I got too excited.
It's okay. We've taken a turn.
We've taken it too far.
We've taken a turn, but it's okay because these powders are really buttery and you can sort of blend over it. So, hello. What you can do is to get, because there's a lot of product on there. Show the people. There's a lot of product on there.
Yeah.
So you can burn around the hairline first.
Oh, burn. Like
burn
this?
It, honey. Turn it and burn it. Yes. Then you can go right on the jawline.
Here?
Yeah, swipe. Yeah, and then finish on the cheek. We're not gonna add more product. We're gonna just keep buffing. Take her down. Take her down. Mellow her out. We're going to dinner.
Yeah, we're just going to dinner.
We're just going to dinner with our husband.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the Lancome loose powder. This is where I would suggest it. I would puff under the eyes, by the nose, and between the eyes. And if you feel like you want to, on the chin. If you feel like you want to. Because then you're gonna leave the cheeks shining, which is my favorite. You could even do, just to set it, you can do here. If you want to, after you're done. When you see people that look like you see the creases in the makeup, that is the devil, because it's not set. So people are so afraid of setting that and everybody wants to use these like skin tints and moisturizing things. And what happens is it's slipping and sliding around. So when it slips and slides around and your skin does what it normally is going to do, it's gonna settle into lines and it's gonna make you look like you're prematurely aged.
Okay, so this is necessary.
This is the necessary evil. And for someone like you that doesn't like to feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup, loose powder is it.
Is it?
It
okay.
is it.
Okay, so this is an eyebrow. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, God. I hate this place.
This is like a horror movie. I'm obsessed. Oh my God.
Oh God. So what we're gonna do is you can go against the grain and then go with the grain at the end.
I forgot there's a mirror here. Okay.
Yeah, get it, girl. Yeah. And just go really softly because I like a soft brow on you.
This is actually an area that I'm good at because I've been paying attention to my brows.
Oh my God, I love that. What's the most ridiculous rumor you've heard about yourself and did you help spread it?
You know, I live in the hills in LA and we started hearing peacocks. We started hearing these and they're very specific, these peacock howls, okay?
What do they sound like?
It's like weird, okay? And it's loud and annoying, and it wasn't in my, clearly it wasn't in our community, it wasn't in the gated community, but it was around, and it was loud enough where I can understand you being is it in our community? The guard called me and said, we want to know if you have peacocks. And I was like, oh my God, I was like, I can't believe that you think it's me. I was like, I am just as mortified as you are. I don't own peacocks. And he goes, no problem. I will tell everyone. I was like, everyone? So the whole neighborhood they're like, sounds wild in here. I bet you it's Nicole with yet another animal.
I love this for you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Okay, I love this. I love this for you. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's time for you to line your eyes.
Okay, are we gonna be moving?
I think we will be, and I think you can do this. I feel like you can really do this.
This feels unfair.
I've heard that you're naturally gifted when it comes to eyeliner. When did you realize your skills were exceptional?
Thank you so much for knowing. I have always loved a cat eye. I have almond-shaped eyes, and so my eyes tend to go down.
Show the people and tell them what the difference is between the eye shapes. Educate them.
I don't know the difference between all eye shapes, but what I know is that my eyes tend to go down like this.
Yeah.
So
an aristocratic
eye.
We would paint you if it was back in those times.
I would still like to be painted.
I would paint you.
Okay, great. Okay. I like to bring my eye shape up like this. So I've always been obsessed with the cat eyes. So when I first learned to do my cat eye, which was probably 13, I was pulling out my eye like this. No, I know. And I no longer do that. It's so aggressive. This is now what I do. I just start with this diagonal line. Do you see?
Yeah.
It's creating a little triangle, but this way.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And then moving is really insane when we're doing this.
This is insane. Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of break it up, I think, into 3 parts. So I do the outside, which I already did. And see, that already makes a difference. It already just takes my eye a little bit up. It's like having a little facelift, a little eye lift.
Do you even need this? That's the
What is
bonus
this?
round.
Whoa.
That's the By Mario.
Oh, this is the
liquid liner.
like.
Can you do it?
Yes, I can.
Oh.
Okay. So this is.
Are we doing it?
Yeah.
Are we going there?
I mean, I'll just do it on the other eye. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
no.
do it on this eye.
Oh, all or nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. You're a strong believer in the power of crystals. Do you have a crystal on you right now?
Yes, I do. What if I didn't? I actually normally I do wear a crystal when I'm doing interviews.
Good.
Now this feels a little too harsh for moi.
I'm gonna take this.
Oh yeah, that's probably a better choice. It's a little wet. What's on it? Your spit?
Yeah. Yes. I'm impressed.
Thank you so much.
This
Do
is
the other
good.
side so I don't look nuts.
Yeah. You can go over it with the brown pencil.
That's, I think, more the vibe.
Gorge. You have quite the menagerie at your house. Which of your pets is most like you? Is it your peacock?
No. So we actually, my family and I talk about this. We like talk about who is who, like who is, and actually like there is someone that matches everyone. I am Tiger Lily, AKA Teagues, and she's amazing. She's my first cat. She's so sweet. Sometimes she bites and scratches people's eyes out. But like, she's
still
just
loves
like
you.
having a little fun, you know? And she's so gorge. She's the color of this tiger's eye crystal. She's like
my
brown
God.
and black. She's
What
stunning.
kind of kitty is she?
She's a tabby. Both of my cats are
tabby.
tabbies. They've both found me at different. They just showed up at my house.
What do you
Different
mean?
times. Like they showed up at my door. Yeah.
This is
Cats
magic.
choose you. You don't choose cats.
We're both avid beekeepers.
Yes,
Nikki
we are.
Fresh.
We talked about it. We talk about it all the time. This is what we talk about.
I can't. I love it. Nikki Fresh has even rapped about them. What's the most challenging part of beekeeping that people don't realize?
Okay, I would say that it's really important to know that you really have to keep their hive safe and good and like their place, because without their hive, they are lost. Like they don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
It's just important to protect their home.
Yeah.
I would say like is the thing that I think about the most.
Yeah. I would say the most challenging thing about beekeeping is the bees can feel your energy, and that feels about right for us. Like I feel like we're really empathic and we're sensitive to energy. And I think if I'm feeling like chaotic and I'm like, I need to go relax. So I like go to my beehive, they're like,
I'm not here to calm you down.
Take that back to your hive.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take the Dior eyeshadow that's in there.
Whoa! There's nothing subtle about this.
She is subtle. She's
it's
she will be
silver
subtle.
sparkle. What is this, New Year's?
Yeah.
Okay.
We all deserve a little party.
Okay.
So you're gonna tap right in there.
Okay.
And then you're gonna tap off the excess, ma'am. And then you're gonna highlight.
Oh,
you're
the
gonna go
inner corners?
Right here in the inner corners, and then with what's left, you're gonna go right on the lid. Gorgeous. I love that. Gorgeous. Done. All right, we're finishing up now. So you're gonna take your YSL Lash Clash mascara.
Okay.
If you could invite anyone, living or dead, to a garden party, who would it be and why?
I definitely want my dogs. I want my cats, my chickens, my turtles. I would love my bearded dragon to come, but he passed away, R.I.P. Speedy.
Oh.
But I would love for him
Speedy
to
can come, living or dead.
Yeah, and he loves being outside, and he loves like having, he used to love eating mangoes and blueberries and strawberries, so I would love for him to come, and he would have loved a garden party. I would want Diana Ross to come. Just to give me some hair and some like fabulousness and some inspiration. I want to ask her if I can borrow some of her outfits.
Yes. All the animals and Diana Ross. Check.
Yeah.
I like this. And I would come. I'd sneak in.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'd
you
like
can
gate
come.
crash. So we're going to take the Maybelline Lifter Liner.
This is for lips.
Yeah. So you choose whichever one you'd like.
Okay, I'm going to go a little more rosy.
Okay. So you're going to use the Maybelline Lifter Liner. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
We're taking questions from your animals.
Yeah. I accept.
Next, we're going to use YSL Candy Glaze.
Okay.
any one you want. There's 2 in there. I'm giving you choices
Oh,
here.
okay, okay.
I'm not just
All right, I like
delegating
this color.
to you,
Okay.
You know?
I
So,
love YSL lipsticks.
Show the people the choices.
Here are the choices.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go here.
I like
I don't
that.
mind being a little bright.
I was hoping you would. Okay.
Yeah.
Will trap icon Nikki Fresh ever do a Sana Sa remix?
She possibly will, but you know, Nikki Fresh is very expensive.
Oh.
She doesn't come out all the time.
Oh.
But
Has she rehearsed it?
Has not rehearsed it, but she would do an amazing version of Sana Sa.
Okay.
So you never know.
We are done with our makeup lesson.
Okay.
You look gorgeous.
I feel stunning.
You look gorgeous. Like, do you feel like you learned some stuff?
100%. I'm the most excited about these skin tints. Okay, love that. I'm very excited about my new brushes. I'm going to try the skin tint for dinner this weekend. Oh, I know what I'm the most excited for. A depuffing wand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like break this out and shock the out of people. Yeah.
So we're gonna do a flash round.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Liquid liner or pencil liner?
For eyes, combo of both.
Okay. Lipstick or lip gloss?
Lipstick,
High-waisted or low-rise?
high-waisted.
Morning person or night owl?
I'm a morning person. I wake
Queen?
up at 5:30. You know this.
Me too.
Yeah. We are the same.
I know. Queen bee or worker bee?
Queen bee.
Always.
Obviously.
Queen. Stay in or go out?
Stay in.
Always.
But then like go out, but like to my friend's house.
Yeah.
And like be
Reasonably.
wild and then like have a giggle and go home.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh my God.
We're done. We're done. Thank you, Nicole.
Oh my God, this was so fun. I feel very safe in the car with cat owners.